Yo, Legends Nexus is live. Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into the hottest news in the gaming and finance worlds. First up, Paper Rex is absolutely dominating the Valorant Champions Paris opener with a massive sweep against XLG Esports. You won't believe the plays Patman, Mendoza and his squad pulled off. Then, we've got Puma Investments launching a brand new fundraise for Puma AIM VCT. This is a huge opportunity following their successful listing last year, and we're breaking down exactly what it means for investors and the companies they're backing. But wait, there's more. Northern 2 VCT's stock is making waves as it crosses below its 50-day moving average. Is it time to sell this venture capital trust? We've got the analysis you need to understand the market's reaction. And finally, Guinness VCT is hitting the market with a massive £15 million fundraise. We're talking about their strategy for backing mature businesses and the potential for early dividends. You do not want to miss any of this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're always in the know. Paper Rex shatters Valorant Champions Paris opener. Get ready, gamers, because the Valorant Champions Tour is heating up. VCT Pacific's top seed, Paper Rex, featuring the incredible Filipino player Patman Mendoza, has kicked off their Paris campaign with an absolutely dominant 2-0 sweep against China's XLG Esports. This wasn't just a win. It was a statement of intent from the reigning Masters Toronto champions. The opening map, Bind, picked by XLG Esports, saw an unexpected early lead for the Chinese team, catching many off guard as Paper Rex had been so strong on this map in the VCT Pacific Stage 2. But Paper Rex, shaking off any jet lag, clawed their way back, hitting a 6-6 tie at halftime. Switching sides, they unleashed an unstoppable offensive, taking consecutive rounds to clinch the map 13-9. The momentum carried straight into their own map pick, Sunset, where Jason F0 Arsake N. Susanto delivered a jaw-dropping 1v4 clutch, and Ilya something Petrov secured the first ace of the entire tournament, sealing the map 13-5 and the series sweep. This massive victory immediately puts Paper Rex in a prime position in the group stages, just one win away from securing a coveted playoff spot. Meanwhile, in the same group, A, North America's Sentinels, with Filipino-American talent Zekin Patron, faced a tough 1-2 loss against Europe's GIANTX, pushing them into the elimination match. Paper Rex is now set to face GIANTX for the first playoff spot on September 17th. Can they continue this incredible run? Don't go anywhere, because the financial world is brewing with its own kind of action. We've got major investment news coming up that could reshape portfolios. Puma AIM VCT launches new fundraise amidst market opportunity. Investors, take note. Puma Investments has officially announced a new fundraise for its Puma AIM VCT, building on the success of its groundbreaking launch last September, the first AIM VCT in 18 years. This move signals a strong confidence in the current AIM market valuations and fundamentals. The Puma AIM VCT has already made significant strides, deploying nearly 30% of its funds into 4 promising AIM and AQSE-traded companies. This early deployment highlights Puma's strategic focus on backing established, commercially validated scale-ups with clear growth trajectories. The investment team, a powerhouse of experience led by Dr. Stuart Rowlesson with over 50 years in the AIM market, includes Daniel Kane, who brings 16 years of expertise from Tosca Fund Asset Management, and Joseph Cornwall, a seasoned investment manager. Dr. Stuart Rowlesson expressed his encouragement regarding the VCT's rapid deployment rate, stating, "Having waited to launch the Puma AIM VCT until we believed the valuations and fundamentals in the AIM market were optimal, we are very encouraged by the VCT's early deployment rate." He further anticipates a healthy pipeline of opportunities, underscoring the team's view that overall economic conditions still favor companies seeking capital on AIM. Puma Investments Managing Director, Jeremy Roberts, echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the disciplined investment process and the team's strong track record, having raised over £450 million across all Puma VCTs. The VCT offers investors access to high-growth companies, potential VCT tax reliefs, and robust governance, bolstered by an experienced independent board, including Jonathan DiStefano and Lynn Drummond. This new fundraise presents a compelling opportunity for investors seeking access to the dynamic AIM and AQSE markets, coupled with the potential tax advantages of VCTs. The market is watching closely to see how this capital injection will fuel further growth for the VCT's portfolio companies. But is every VCT a golden ticket? We're about to analyze a stock that's dipped below a critical technical indicator, and you'll want to hear our take before making any moves. Northern 2 VCT stock dips below 50-day moving average. Sell signal. Financial markets are always in motion, and a key technical indicator just flashed for Northern 2 VCT, LON, and TV. The stock recently crossed below its 50-day moving average, a move that often signals a potential shift in short-term momentum. This development occurred as the stock traded at GBX 53 with a trading volume of 5,895 shares. For context, Northern 2 VCT's 50-day moving average currently stands at GBX 54.61, with its 200-day moving average at GBX 53.8. The company, which specializes in direct and fund-of-funds investments with a focus on growth capital, reported a strong quarterly EPS of GBX 0.5 back in June. Impressively, it boasted a net margin of 7,373.23% and a return on equity of 335.6%, indicating significant profitability on paper. However, the current stock price action suggests that market sentiment may be cooling, at least in the short term. Legends Nexus has been tracking analyst sentiment, and while Northern 2 VCT currently holds a hold rating, our analysis indicates there are 5 other stocks that top-rated analysts are recommending more enthusiastically right now. This suggests that even with strong historical performance metrics, investors might find more immediate upside elsewhere. The market's reaction to this technical breach is certainly something to monitor closely for potential future price movements. Stick around, because we're not done with VCT news just yet. We've got another major fundraise announcement that could offer a different kind of investment opportunity. Guinness VCT launches ambitious £15 million fundraise for growth. Get ready for another significant play in the venture capital space, as Guinness VCT announces an ambitious offer to raise up to £15 million, including a £5 million over-allotment option. This move comes as the VCT currently holds £10.3 million in net assets across a diverse portfolio of 21 companies. What's particularly interesting about Guinness VCT's strategy is its focus on businesses that are already generating substantial revenue, with sales exceeding £1 million a year at the point of investment. This approach targets a more mature segment of the market, aiming for potentially quicker exits. In fact, the VCT is already planning to pay a dividend equal to 5% of its net asset value, NAV, starting from 2026, a relatively early move for such a young VCT. Nicholas Hyatt, investment manager at Wealth Club, highlighted the VCT's early success, noting a partial exit from Plotbox, a significant investment specializing in management software for cemeteries. This niche market, especially with its U.S. potential, attracted funding from a private equity firm earlier this year. The manager's plan to begin paying dividends sooner than expected is a testament to their strategy of backing slightly more mature businesses, where exits can potentially materialize faster. This £15 million fundraise is expected to fuel further investments into similar promising, established companies. Fans of VCTs and growth-oriented investments will be watching to see how Guinness VCT deploys this new capital, and whether its strategy of targeting more mature businesses continues to yield such promising early results. And that's a wrap on our top stories. But before you go, we've got a lightning-fast recap of everything we covered, plus a crucial call to action you won't want to miss. All right, legends, let's do a quick recap. PaperRex absolutely dominated their Valorant Champions Paris opener with a massive sweep. Puma Investments is launching a new fundraise for their AIM VCT, aiming to capitalize on market opportunities. Northern 2 VCT saw its stock dip below a key moving average, prompting analysis on whether it's time to sell. And Guinness VCT is making a big move with a £15 million fundraise to back more mature businesses. If you want to stay ahead of the game in both esports and finance, make sure you're subscribed to Legends Nexus. Hit that like button if you got value, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment below telling us which story you found most interesting, and make sure to follow us on all our social channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.